Hey, Darrell, Weston again here. We're at the MMC, climbing walls, shooting some video. Matt's doing the honors there with the camera. So we're doing a top of pitch conversion. So top rope, converting it to rappel. So I've climbed up here, being belayed by Susie, and we're gonna do this. So first thing I need to do is get myself safe so that she can take me off here. So sorry about all the noise. That's an auto locker, so that one's locked. I'm going to grab another locker, and I'm going to clip onto this anchor as well. I want to be on both bolts. I don't want to be hanging up here trusting myself on just one bolt. I don't know the history of them, so that's the reason for that. So now I'm good and anchored in here, so I can let Susie know, hey, you can take me off belay. Thank you. All right, she's got me off. So now what I want to do is I want to pull up some rope. And I'm going to want to pull up about half my rope, or however much it's going to take to get me back to the ground. By now you guys should have learned some of the tricks for knowing how much rope to pull up, you know, how many arm spans is it to the halfway point, or is your rope bi-color, bi-pattern, is it got a half mark, all that kind of stuff. Okay, that's good. All right, now I got my rope pulled up. I'm just going to take, put a bite in it, grab a beaner, and I'm just going to clip that to the anchor. I could clip it to my belay loop. I wouldn't clip it to a gear loop because those aren't rated, but I could clip it to my belay loop. I'm just going to keep it out of the way, okay? So to quickly recap, this photo is showing you the kind of the confusion of all the beaners. You can see the anchor beaners, the yellow ones on top, and then I clipped my Personal Pro underneath those. Just to make it easier to clean them later when I was weighting my Personal Pro. And then the last beaner over here, the non-locker, that one is just holding the rope so that we can't drop it, because that's really important to always have the rope clipped to something. Okay, so now got the rope stacked so I can untie. That's the next step. First time you do that up here, it may make you pretty nervous, but you get used to it. All right, once I've got it untied, then I can take and go ahead and feed this through the rings, and I'm just going to pull it and stack it. Sometimes you could just feed it over the edge if it's pretty straight down, but generally speaking you end up tossing the rope or dropping it. So we'll just hand stack it here. Alright, so force of habit, I always hold on to this. Rope! Whether you drop the rope or throw the rope is all condition dependent. So I'm going to go ahead and clean this anchor at this point to kind of keep it out of our way so that you guys can see this all a little better. Lots of beaners. And if you notice, the system had all lockers and it had double lockers where the rope runs through. That's a good idea, especially if you're going to be on it all day. Better safe than sorry. All right, get that out of our way. So now, I'm not going to take the knot out yet, even though I'm pretty secure with it, until I'm actually attached to it somehow. So first thing I'm going to do is put my auto block on the rope. Lock that up. Move my ATC to the front. Then I'm going to pull the rope through and check to make sure that that auto block is catching. The other thing is now I've got some slack in the rope, so that's going to make it way easier to feed my ATC device. I feed both strands through, get it clipped, locked. So now I can take this knot out because I can't possibly drop the rope when I've got my auto block and it's through my ATC device. So pull this up, get ourselves choked up to it, adjust our auto block. Before we go, we want to be doing our bark check. So buckles, even though we've climbed, we want to look at them, make sure everything's good. Anchor. Anchors are good, bolts are tight. If there's quick links, you want to check those. Rappel device, is it locked? Is it both strands through, properly fed. And then we go to our auto block. It's on, it's locked. Okay, we already checked it to make sure it holds. And then the last but not least is the knots in the end of the rope. We know the ropes are on the ground, so we're good there. So all we got to do is pull our Personal Pro and we're ready to wrap off here. So remember, key points in this is that you want to make sure that that rope is always attached. You don't want to have a chance of dropping it. You don't want to be the guy on the cliff without a rope. And that you want to be attached to 2 points. So that's it. Conversion.